But the bottom line is that you have to find people. So where do you find people? Because you're not going to cold call people that you don't know. Now, if it's a warm lead or somebody says, there's that company over there, they probably, I just was talking to the owner, a little bit different, right? Now it becomes somewhat warm. You want to do a lot of that. So here's some options for you. Number one, the first thing you can do is you can be normal and have a life. Number one, be normal, normal and have a life. I have got clients right now that their marketing plan includes the walking of the dog. And that is one of their revenue streams, walking dog. So when you make $60,000 a year walking your dog, you put it in your business plan. Now, how does that work? People with like interests actually will talk to you. So you're walking your dog, and you're in the park where the dogs walk in downtown Toronto. And there are people walking dogs. So you bump into people with common interest, and automatically you have a natural connection with that individual. Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever had family members or kids or something that are in a sport and you go to the sports playing? You already got the connection with those folks. If you're a part of an association where people have certain beliefs and values and structures, you're already connected kind of already. And then it's about how you work that out. And then from there, because people like to work with people that they work with, or like and naturally know, and you have common interest with, you start having a conversation and it's really relaxed. There's no hunt going on here. It's like, hi, what do you do for, I do this for the month. What do you do? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Chitter chatter, chitter chatter. Oh, really? Well, you know what? We might be needing your services in the future. Give me your card. Dog walking. Now, I would have not believed that probably 10 years ago, that you could make $60,000 a year from one revenue stream by walking your dog daily. How many people would have thought that would have been a first choice? Honestly, right? But honestly, if you get around people with like interests, they're going to have a natural connection to who you are. Now, this requires effort. You will have to have a life. You will have to get out of your house, and you will have to do something that you normally do. I have another client that turns around and goes grocery shopping. Oh my goodness, what a radical concept. Grocery shopping, and they actually bump into people at the grocery store all the time. Because they are having fun, they're just making it light, they're making it easy, they're approachable, and people walk up to them and say the darndest things. Nice melons. Really? Right? I mean, and it starts a conversation, you have a laugh, and you get going, and before you know it, you're passing on a card or two, and another $15,000 or $20,000 worth of business can come from just random contacts, but they're not random. So think about your last number of weeks. We've just gone through a holiday season. And how many of us have actually got to the place where we actually looked at every time that we went out as an opportunity to bump into some people? Right? Okay? Have you noticed that I'm wearing a suit? Right? If I go in my sweats to wherever, and I don't have my hair cleaned and shaven and all that kind of stuff, and I look like this, what does that tell people if they bump into me? You have to be prepared for those chance meetings because they happen all the time, right? If you're a fitness instructor, you're in sweats, and you will want to look your job, right? You will want to look really, you will. Because they're going to go, oh yeah, of course you are. And you must be quite successful because you're just coming from, yeah, okay, it makes sense. So you want to dress the part.
But everybody looks like they're going to the gym these days.
They all are, aren't they? My kids are homeschooled, so we have to negotiate with them to get them out of their pajama sweats so that they will actually put on real life clothes because they're like, why do we have to? Because that's the way it works. Right? We want you to actually know what it feels like to dress accordingly and have a habit of dressing. So you have to have the same kind of habits. You have to have a habit that gets you ready to go out and wait for opportunity. You have to know that opportunities will come, and you have to take that opportunity and seize the opportunity in the lifetime of the opportunity. If you've got 30 seconds to make an impression, everything counts. And it could be the biggest deal that you've ever done.